have this machine here we call the Hana Iris, the spectrophotometer. And so with this machine, what it does is that you are able to test all of the contaminants or the parameters for wastewater and surface water quality determinants, according to ISO or EPA standards also as well. So this machine comes with about 98 to 150 parameters that you can test. So basically when you put it on, and this is the interface you see. And so if you want to operate it, first you have to determine the kind of method you're going to use. The factory method, that is what brings on board about the 98 parameters. But if you want to add some more parameters to it, you can also create your user method in addition to those methods. But as of the 98 methods that the factory has already inputted or installed in this machine, you can easily have access to them for different parameters that you want to test. So first and foremost, this is the interface. So you first have to identify the method you want to use. So with the method, you click on the method. The favorite method you see here, these are like ones that you would regularly use, so you can store them. So as of today, I've already installed one favorite method that I'll be using frequently. That is the when you go on is the COD minimum range. But if that is not your focus for today's analysis and you just want to access all the methods that are available you want to use, so after favorite method, you scroll down, and that is the factory method. It has about 98 different parameters, what surface water and wastewater quality parameters, from alkalinity, pH, bromine, chromium, heavy metals, and all the other parameters. There are about 98 of them. So quickly I can just run you through. So that is what I was also talking about, the user method. The user methods are basically maybe out of the 98, you still need some more. You can add your own user methods to that. So there are processes you would have to go through to do that also. But that is not what we are looking at for now. So we want to look at the factory methods that are available for us. So you go on, we have alkalinity, minimum, that's for marine. We also have aluminium, ammonia, low range, so high range ammonia. The lower and the high range has to do with usually they have high range within a certain minimum concentration to a certain high concentration. That is what the HR and the M are. So bromine, calcium. So you have about 98 of all these parameters you can test as far as wastewater and water quality, surface water quality determinants are concerned. So that is basically how the system works. But if you want to transport data, maybe after putting in your samples, we're going to go through a quick process of how we have to test this concentration for typically COD and also total phosphorus and nitrate and total nitrogen contaminant. So this is more like a synthetic wastewater that is simulated in the form of domestic wastewater with some amount of COD concentration we're going to test right afterwards. So thank you. Yeah, you press on that.